Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Friday Night Smackdown. We are less than 2 weeks away from the highly anticipated SummerSlam pay-per-view, and boy, oh boy, what a night we have ahead of us. Monty Brown finally gets his hands on the blueprint, Matt Morgan, but not only that, the women's champ Chyna will pick Beth Phoenix's opponent ahead of their epic clash at SummerSlam. Chavo Guerrero and a mystery partner will team up to take on the Hooligans. In the tag title tournament and in the main event, John Cena takes on Daniel Bryan right before Cena's massive championship defense at SummerSlam against Chris Benoit. But we are kicking the night off strong with the blueprint, Matt Morgan, who is being accompanied by Test. And if you cast your minds back to last week, it was Matt Morgan and Test who took out Monty Brown in the parking lot, driving him head first through a car window. But that wouldn't be enough. He would light him up and drive him down into the concrete floor in the parking lot. Monty Brown was left laid out, and just when he thought he was going to be able to get back up, Test came out of nowhere and floored him with that patented big boot. And he challenged Monty Brown to come down to the ring and face Matt Morgan if he can even make it here tonight. And that's the burning question, isn't it? Is Monty Brown physically able to compete? And I think we're about to find out. Thank you all so much for tuning in to Friday Night Smackdown. We have one hell of a night ahead of us as Monty Brown, you can see, has been taped up, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Monty Brown is still wants a fight here tonight. The alpha male has been going back and forth with Test for quite some time, and now, with the addition of Matt Morgan into the mix at Test's side, it adds a new layer of violence to this ongoing feud. And right here tonight, Monty Brown looks to shut up Test, and he looks to shut up Matt Morgan. And I can tell you guys right now, firsthand, as I'm being told myself, that Monty Brown was not clear to compete here tonight. But he said he doesn't give a damn what the doctors say. He wants a piece of Matt Morgan. And he's about to get it right here to kick off SmackDown. Here we go, not wasting any time getting into the action, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Morgan, Monty Brown. And this match is underway as Monty Brown straight out the gate going right after Matt Morgan. Matt Morgan, this is his first match here since joining the Blue Brand. He has had one match over on Velocity against Johnny Nitro, to which he was very dominant. And that is when Test first saw this behemoth of a man known as Matt Morgan. But now Monty Brown is going to look to cut Morgan down to size here, and look at the right hands by Monty Brown. Of course, it was Matt Morgan that cost Monty Brown the King of the Ring tournament. If you ask anybody, he was the odds-on favorite to go all the way in that tournament, at least to the finals. As Matt Morgan turns him inside out, discus clothesline, Monty Brown is down. And just as I say that, commentator skirts Monty Brown fighting right back, not going to waste any time, going to try to get right back into the mix, knowing that he can't let Matt Morgan get too much offense in. And there goes Matt Morgan, gets sent flying to the outside of the ring. Monty Brown is feeling it here. These fans 100% behind him. And this is not a no disqualification match. Referee does begin the count. Got to the count of 10 to get back in the ring as Matt Morgan with a shot right to those injured ribs. And now Monty Brown up on the shoulders of Matt Morgan face first. Off the apron. Good God almighty. This rivalry between Test and Monty Brown has reached a fever pitch. And like I said, oh my goodness, into the ring post. Trying to reopen the wound of Monty Brown there. With the addition of Matt Morgan into the mix, it just adds a whole new layer of dominance and violence to this already intense feud. Referee at a count of 7 and face first. Off the barricade goes Monty Brown. Monty Brown is in trouble here, ladies and gentlemen. We are one match in, and things are already heating up. But that's just what you can expect on the road to the biggest party of the summer as we look towards Toronto, Ontario, Canada for SummerSlam. As Matt Morgan now hooks him up and a massive suplex drives him down. Matt Morgan sent him in the corner there. Matt Morgan talking a little bit of smack. And if you look at the size of him, you can understand why he would. Not many men can overtower a guy like Monty Brown, like Matt Morgan, and Matt Morgan. All confidence here. But he was not confident last week. Oh, as Monty Brown looking to fight back. He wasn't confident last week when Monty Brown chased him into the barricade as Monty Brown floors him. He got him down. And, well, come on. And you have to expect that this was going to happen. Test getting involved in the match. Now Matt Morgan from behind with a Russian leg sweep. I don't even know why the referee would let Test be out here. You already know he was going to get involved in this match as he sends Monty Brown into the corner. And now Matt Morgan full head of steam, and that's a big man running full head. Right as Monty Brown was in the corner there, and now, oh my goodness, sent him flying out of the corner. Monty Brown trying to create some separation, and I don't blame him. He had not been physically cleared to compete tonight, but he is going against doctor's orders, and that may come back to haunt him here, as Matt Morgan has him up on his shoulders. Where the hell is he taking him? Monty Brown just has nothing. He can't do anything here. And now, oh my goodness, spine first on the announcer table. And if Matt Morgan put any more pressure behind that, you know damn well Monty Brown would have went flying right through it. Monty Brown stirring back up to his feet. Matt Morgan taking a little bit too long to get in the ring. Matt Morgan looking for the blueprint and big boot, but no, Monty Brown ducked it. And now here comes Monty Brown. Here comes Monty Brown. Here comes the alpha male. Massive back body drop. The bigger you are, the harder you fall. And Matt Morgan is a big dude, and he just fell even harder. But of course, as I said, Test getting involved once again. But he's got to turn around because Matt Morgan with that boot. And now Matt Morgan hooks him up for the Cyclone. That's it. Cover. No! Monty Brown kicks out. Matt Morgan can't believe it. These fans can't believe it. I can't believe it. Monty Brown is still in the fight. Matt Morgan calling him up to his feet. Could be looking for the final nail in the coffin. Monty Brown reverse. Monty Brown picks him up and tosses him. Monty Brown able to get the reversal. And now Monty Brown lining up the blueprint. Lining up Matt Morgan. Off the ropes. Monty Brown pounces him outside the ring. And that's why he's the alpha male. Morgan's out. He's got to be out. He's up to his feet. Monty Brown spins him around, hooks him up, and drives him down, stacks him up. And Matt Morgan kicks out. Good God, what a match, ladies and gentlemen. As Monty Brown staying right on top of Matt Morgan, and I think you all know what's coming next. Monty Brown says it's time to put you away. It's time for the pounce. Oh, but wait a minute, Test grabbing the leg of Monty Brown, getting involved once again. That son of a bitch gets involved once again. Monty Brown, no, gets caught. You have got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. And now Matt Morgan hooks him up and drives him down. And to these fans' displeasure, and to my displeasure, Matt Morgan is victorious in his first match on SmackDown. Thanks to the distraction by Test. Monty Brown on the wrong side of the ring there. On the outside, you could see him. Matt Morgan is victorious. And what was a hell of an opening match ruined by that man Test. Wait a minute, Test. Wait, no, come on. Just has to add insult to injury. That son of a bitch Test. And I agree with these fans 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think things are over between Test and Monty Brown, but as for tonight, Matt Morgan is victorious.
Chavo, can you hear me?
Eddie, what the hell happened here?
I don't know, Brett. You tell me.
I don't either. Look, I called for the paramedics to come check him out, so you stay here and wait for them. I have to go find his replacement for the tag title tournament.
Hang on, Chavo. We're going to get you some help.
I'm not sure what happened to Chavo Guerrero. I hope he's okay, but it looks like Bret Hart has to find somebody, a new tag team, to replace Chavo and his partner for the tag title tournament. Not sure what's going on there, but ladies and gentlemen, it is now time. We're going straight back into the action as the #1 contender for the Women's Championship and the first ever Queen of the Ring winner, Beth Phoenix, makes her way to the ring. And here tonight, Beth looks to prove herself against the 9th Wonder of the World ahead of their massive championship match last week on SmackDown. Beth Phoenix defeated Christy Hemme in what was a dominant victory, and Chyna was not impressed. She said, if you really want to be women's champion, you're going to have to face more tougher challengers than that. So Beth Phoenix will have her opponent picked by the champ here tonight.
All right, Chyna, you wanted me to prove myself? Well, here I am. I have no idea who my opponent is tonight, just the way you wanted it. But you know what? That doesn't matter. Because just like during the Queen of the Ring tournament, I'm going to dominate tonight. And at SummerSlam, I am ending your reign as WWE Women's Champion.
Strong words by the challenger. And here comes the champ, not going to waste any time. And you expect nothing different. The 9th wonder of the world. One of the most dominant women's champ in WWE history, Chyna, has arrived.
You know, Beth, I thought it was really interesting how you brought up my past last week, especially since I have moved on from my past. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but I am more dominant than I have ever been. I had a hit list with 3 names on it, and I defeated every single woman on that hit list. I overcame my past, but you, Beth, your past still haunts you. So I thought, who better to put you up against than somebody you've never been able to defeat? And just like tonight, at SummerSlam, you will fail. Queen of the Ring winner or not, I am one obstacle that you will never be able to overcome. Good luck in your match, Beth. I will be watching very closely.
Strong words by Chyna. She says that she put her up against somebody that Beth Phoenix has not been able to defeat. A real challenge for Beth Phoenix. But who is she talking about? Oh, okay. The woman that defeated Beth Phoenix at Vengeance in the #1 contenders match. Lita will be Beth Phoenix's opponent here tonight. And this is very interesting because the last time that these two were in the ring, Lita was able to defeat Beth Phoenix. But you have to cast your minds back, because if you don't remember, it was a distraction and interference by Trish Stratus and Gail Kim that led to Lita getting the victory on that night. But that is something that Beth Phoenix has not been able to recover from. So this is a challenge for Beth Phoenix. We'll have to see if she will be able to overcome it as we get set for some women's action. There's a bell. This match is underway as Beth Phoenix says, "Bring it on. I'm ready for you." Lita comes right out the gate. Beth Phoenix hooks her right up. Nice reversal there by Beth Phoenix. Right in to the airplane spin. Beth Phoenix looking to prove that she's got what it takes to be a women's champion, that she's got what it takes to dethrone the 9th wonder of the world. As Beth Phoenix now sends Lita into the corner. Beth Phoenix, full head of steam, gets caught with a boot. Here comes the in-ring veteran of Lita. Nice head scissors takedown to Beth Phoenix. We have not seen Lita. Oh, goodness. Since she lost to Chyna at King of the Ring. And now Lita sending Beth Phoenix flying to the outside of the ring. And if you know Lita, you know that she's going to look to fly here. But she gets caught with her right hand. She got caught with her right hand. Absolutely flooring Lita. And oh my God, that boot turned her inside out. Beth Phoenix proving that she was ready for anything here tonight. Realizing, letting everybody know that she learned from her mistakes in her last match with Lita. As now look at just the power game of Beth Phoenix on full display. And it's that power that I believe could be concerning for our champion. There's not many women on the roster that can match Chyna's power, but this woman can, as Beth Phoenix, like a freight train, running right into Lita, who is stuck in the corner. And now Beth Phoenix, wait a minute. The massive swing, sending Lita halfway across the ring. Good God almighty, the power of Beth Phoenix, of the Glamazon, and nice maneuver there, down into the cover, hooks the leg. Is that enough to put her away early? No, kick out at 2. Beth Phoenix puts Lita in the corner, but Lita catches her with a knee. Lita looking to get back to this contest. Now looking to stop a mud hole and the #1 contender, and she does. Lita going to try to wear down Beth Phoenix here, going to try to target the limbs, and that's what she's got to do. Take away the vertical base, take away the power in her arms. Beth Phoenix rolling to the outside of the ring, and Lita, she couldn't hit it the first time. Can she hit it a second time? Suicide dive, and Beth Phoenix goes crashing spine first into the announce table at ringside. I agree with these fans. This has been a fantastic match thus far. A great challenge for Beth Phoenix ahead of her championship match at SummerSlam. And what will happen if Lita can defeat Beth Phoenix once again as she hits the Hurricane Rana, goes into the cover, stacks her up? Is that enough to put her away? No. What would happen if Lita defeated Beth Phoenix here tonight? Could that set her up for another opportunity at the women's title after SummerSlam, or maybe even before SummerSlam? It's very interesting. As, oh, massive chop in the corner to Beth Phoenix. And another one. Good God almighty. And a third one. Lita lighting up that chest of Beth Phoenix. And now, party-like drop kick in the corner. We'll be seeing Jeff Hardy next week on SmackDown, as him and RVD are in the finals of the mini tag title tournament. We have to find out who they will be facing later on tonight, but Lita paying homage to Jeff Hardy with that drop kick, and now Lita calling Beth Phoenix up to her feet. Could have been looking for a twist of fate there. Beth Phoenix reversed it. Nice shot right to the face. Beth Phoenix from behind, hooks her up and tosses her down. Free falling back suplex. Lita landed hard, and Beth Phoenix staying on top of her here. Beth Phoenix hooks her up, and that power game once again is on full display. Walking around the ring, one-handed, stalling suplex, down goes Lita. But Beth isn't done there. Beth isn't done there. Fisherman suplex driver, stacks her up. Is that enough? No, it's not. Kick out of 2. Beth Phoenix sends Lita into the corner. What could she be looking for here? Could be looking for possibly a final nail in the coffin to put a button on this match, but no, Lita catches her with an elbow, and now Lita on the top rope. Beth is dazed. Beth gets caught with a crossbody. Lita able to catch her off guard, and now Lita back in control, sends her into the corner. Lita full head of steam and a clothesline. Massive clothesline into the corner. And now Lita, a drop kick right to the back of the neck. And then the back, oh my goodness, targeting that back of Beth Phoenix here. Lita staying on top of the Glamazon, and that's exactly what she needs to do. Wise move by Lita. Slow things down a little bit. Try to take out the power game of Beth Phoenix. As Lita, kick right to the gut. Beth Phoenix leaned up against the ropes. Beth is in trouble here. Beth Phoenix counters. Lita steps dead in her tracks. Look at the athleticism by Lita. Oh my goodness. And that's why she's a former women's champion. And that's why I can see her capturing that title once again. As Lita going to the top rope. Beth Phoenix is on the floor. What the hell is she thinking? What the hell is she thinking? Lita, top rope. Gonna put it all on the line here. Good God Almighty. Good God Almighty. A crossbody to the floor. But Lita's not done. Lita's on the apron. She wants Beth back up to her feet. Lita, full head of steam and a Hurricane Rana from the apron, driving Beth Phoenix head first onto the floor on the outside of the ring there. And now Lita gonna try to capitalize, sends her back in the ring. Could be looking for a twist of fate, possibly. Beth is up to her feet, look for the twist of fate. Beth Phoenix caught her. Beth caught her. And now here comes Beth Phoenix. Here comes Beth Phoenix. Here comes the challenger to the women's title. But Lita reversed it. Lita reversed it. Lita caught her. Lita caught her. Lita DDT. Lita DDT. That's it. No, it's not it. Beth kicks out. Beth kicks out. And now Lita wants her up to her feet. Could be possibly looking for the spear. Shades of her manager, Edge. But no, Beth caught her. Sit out powerbomb. Sit out powerbomb. No, she kicks out. And now Beth Phoenix looks for the double axe handle, but Lita ducked it. Lita ducked it. Wait a minute, Lita. Twist of fate. Twist of fate out of nowhere. Cover. Is that enough? No. Beth kicked out. Lita has hit Beth with two of her biggest moves, and she won't stay down, and Lita screaming at her, just stay down. Lita doesn't know what to do, and now a massive elbow, forearm, right to the face, and another one, but Beth Phoenix isn't going down, and Beth Phoenix wants more. Beth wants more, and now Lita lighting her up. Lighting her up here. Sends her into the corner, full head of steam, but she gets caught with the elbow. And now this time Beth Phoenix fires back. This time Beth is firing back. She couldn't hit it the last time, but she hit it the second time. Beth Phoenix lays out Lita. Beth is stalking her prey. Beth Phoenix, powerbomb coming up. Lita, wait a minute, rolls through. Veteran instincts by Lita. Lita could steal it here. Lita could steal it. No, she doesn't. Beth kicks out. Beth just barely able to kick out of that one. She gets caught up on the ropes. Beth Phoenix again, though, with a reversal. Looks for the boot. Lita ducks it. And now here comes Lita. Now here comes Lita. Back and forth women's action, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we live for. Down goes the #1 contender. Lita is putting up a fight here. And you expect nothing less from a former women's champion. Extreme leg drop by Lita off the top rope. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. Beth kicks out. Lita can't believe it. Lita cannot believe it. Beth looks for the double axe handle again, but again, Lita reversed it. Lita reversed it. Lita gonna try to put her away once again. Extreme twist of fate. That's gotta be enough. Oh my God, it's not enough. Lita cannot keep Beth Phoenix down here tonight. Lita has tried everything but one move. Everything but one move. And that's what she's gonna look for. This is all she's got left. Lita saw coming up. Beth moved out of the way. Beth moved out of the way. She had it scouted. She had it scouted. Glam slam into the glam slam stretch. She's got Lita folded up like an accordion. Lita's got nowhere to go. Lita's got nowhere to go. And Lita taps out. Wow. Beth Phoenix with a massive, hard-fought victory heading in to SummerSlam. Overcame her past here tonight, did Beth Phoenix. And you know that champion, Chyna, was watching closely. What a victory for Beth Phoenix.
Hey Christian, thank you for meeting me. Look, I know how much Team Attitude has made your life a living hell lately. Trust me, I get it. They've been pulling every dirty trick in the book to get under your skin. That's exactly why I laid down the law last week. I told Matt that if he interferes in any of your matches leading up to SummerSlam, he'll be stripped of the United States Championship. But I also wanted to tell you that rule doesn't just apply to Matt Hardy. That rule applies to you as well. If you get involved in any of Team Attitude's matches between now and SummerSlam, you will be stripped of your #1 contendership. I'm sorry, Christian, but as much as I'd love to see you smack Matt Hardy across the face and take that United States title in front of the hometown crowd in Toronto, we need to ensure that all parties can make it to SummerSlam. But if you focus, you will get the opportunity to turn the tables in your favor for the pay-per-view. Next week, you and Matt are both competing in a Beat the Clock challenge. The winner of that challenge will get to choose the stipulation for your title match at SummerSlam. Good luck, Christian.
Oh, what an announcement by the general manager, Bret Hart. Next week, we're going to be having ourselves a Beat the Clock challenge where the winner will determine the stipulation for the United States Championship match at SummerSlam. Both the champion and the challenger, Matt Hardy and Christian, will be in action next week on SmackDown, and I cannot wait for that one. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some tag team action. And I guess I'm guessing Bret Hart found his opponent, found his replacement for the tag title tournament. Let's see who it is. Oh, come on. Are you kidding? Was there any? Were they the only people in the building? You couldn't find anybody better. Oh, good Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian will be the replacements for Chavo Guerrero and the mystery opponent, or his mystery partner, for the tag title tournament. I'm guessing Bret Hart was on a bit of a time crunch, and they were just the first people that he saw, because these two last week laid out AJ Styles. AJ Styles is reportedly on the shelf with an injury. Not something that is massively serious, but he will miss SummerSlam. And now, these two are getting an opportunity to fight for the tag team titles at SummerSlam. That just doesn't seem right to me, but nevertheless, that's a situation that we have. We got to work with what we got, and I guess what we got is the fallen angel and his disciple, who will move on to face Jeff Hardy and RVD next week on SmackDown. We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen, as Frankie Kazarian kicks things off in the ring with Paul London. There's a bell, and this match is underway. Of course, in the corner of the Hooligans will be Ashley, joining forces recently with London and Kendrick as Paul London. Nice little kick there off the start as Paul London not wasting any time here. Paul London sends Kazarian over the top rope. Paul London full head of steam here. Look at that. Paul London and Brian Kendrick getting the opportunity to shine here on the bright lights of Friday Night SmackDown, and they do not want to waste the opportunity. And that's what this new resurgence in the tag team division has been all about, to get new faces showcased on the blue brand as Brian Kendrick with a shot right to the ribs gets the tag in, and now Brian Kendrick, nice bulldog there to Kazarian. Oh, nice senton there as well. Brian Kendrick and Paul London are going to have to rely on their speed and quickness and their agility to keep the advantage over Kazarian and Daniels. Brian Kendrick sent him in the corner. Brian Kendrick, full head of steam. Look at this nice running kick right to the side of the face. Kazarian looks like he could be out cold after that one. I would like to think that Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio are watching this match very closely, but I think Eddie Guerrero has something more important to worry about in his nephew, Chavo Guerrero, being taken out backstage as a nice tag team maneuver there by Paul London. And Brian Kendrick in a nice standing moonsault as well. This team is all athleticism now. Into the cover, hooks the leg. Is that enough to put him away? No, to kick out at 2. As I said, this team is all about the athleticism, all about the high speed, the agility, the quickness, the frenzy. As Paul London's going to look for it again. Paul London going to the well a second time, but this time Kazarian caught it. This time Kazarian caught it. Oh my God! Kazarian just powerbombed Paul London on the frickin' barricade. And now turns him inside out. Discus elbow. Have you ever seen something so devastating before? And now look at the Muay Thai-like strikes by Paul London, or by Kazarian. Absolutely devastating. Good Lord, and look at, this is what London and Kendrick wanted to avoid, is that aggressive type offense by Daniels and Kazarian. They are very aggressive individuals, and they're taking it out on Paul London here as he gets the tag into the Fallen Angel, and he pretty much looked like a fallen angel falling off that top rope. Daniels talking a little bit of smack there. This man is nothing if not a confident individual. And I'm sure he is, after winning the first ever Ultimate X match on WWE at King of the Ring, and then also taking AJ Styles and putting him on the shelf. I'm sure Daniels is very proud of himself as of late. Winning that SmackDown contract, taking out AJ Styles, and now getting a shot to fight for the tag team titles at the biggest party of the summer. I don't blame him for being confident. As Daniels sends him into the corner with a massive chop there. Tags in Kazarian once again. Some more double teamwork here as a double back body drop sends Paul London flying in the air. Paul London desperately wants to tag, but Frankie Kazarian lays out Kendrick. Kazarian laid out Kendrick, but he took his eye off the ball, and that may cost him here. Paul London looking for the backslide, looking to steal it, but no. And Paul London going to stay on top of him. Nice Hurricane Rana there, taking down Kazarian, staying on top of him. Paul London in the corner. Paul London full head of steam, much like Brian Kendrick, laying him out. Perfect maneuver there. But Kazarian rolling to the outside of the ring, and that was a wise move because Paul London may have been in the driver's seat to hit that famous shooting star press. Calling him up to his feet. Paul London, full head of steam. He takes flight over the top rope. And this time it paid off. The last time he ended up getting hung up on that barricade. But this time it paid off. And now Paul London with a springboard frog splash to the back. Down into the cover. Hooks the leg. Looking to steal it here. But Daniels breaks it up immediately. And Brian Kendrick is getting sick of it. Brian Kendrick sends Daniels flying to the outside of the ring. And what the hell is going on here? Daniels. Brian Kendrick. Wait a minute! Crossbody to the floor! Nobody home! And a Uranagi by Christopher Daniels! Good God almighty! And now, wait a minute, Daniels! No, face first! To the floor! Brian Kendrick is out! Brian Kendrick made a mistake! And now here comes Paul London trying to get back into this contest. Ducks a clothesline. Oh, he runs into a spinning back fist. God. Oh my God. Just the absolute ruthlessness on the part of Kazarian here. Brian Kendrick is still out cold on the floor. And what the hell is this? Frankie Kazarian, Spanish Fly. Avalanche Spanish Fly. And Daniels wants the tag, gets the tag. Gonna pick up the pieces of Paul London. Oh yeah. Of course, Daniels wants to be the one that gets the pin. And Daniels, middle rope, you know what's coming next. Best moonsault ever. 1, 2, 3. Daniels and Kazarian move on. It was a hell of a fight by London and Kendrick, but they both made one mistake and it cost them. Daniels and Kazarian are victorious here tonight on SmackDown and will face Jeff Hardy and RVD next week.
Eddie, I heard what happened. Is Chavo okay?
I'm not sure, Ray. They just took him to a local medical facility. I'm about to head over to check on him.
Great, I'll drive. Let's go.
Actually, Ray, with all the tension that's been going on between you and Chavo, I think it's best if I go alone.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. But I will catch up with you later, okay?
Sounds good, Eddie. I'll talk to you later.
Hold up, Brian. Before you step in that ring with Cena, we need to talk. Now look, I know we've had our differences in the past, but after last week, I've gained a new perspective. You've proven yourself to me. You've earned my respect. And tonight, you're facing John Cena. And I believe in you. I believe you can go out there and make history. Show Cena, show the world what you're capable of. And maybe the next time you and I square off in that ring, it'll be for the WWE Championship. Good luck out there, kid.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that can only mean one thing. It is time for the main event of the evening. And in the words of the great Murph's YT13, it has got combustible written all over it, because Daniel Bryan, for the second week in a row, is in the main event. And then for the second week in a row, he's got the opportunity of a lifetime. Last week, he put up one hell of a fight against the #1 contender for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. And this week, he gets a match with the WWE Champion himself. And would you look at that? A bit of a throwback in this match, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who do not know, the first time that these two met in the ring, it was on an episode of Velocity, and they were both wearing their exact same attire that they are wearing here tonight. And you guys all saw the graphic. John Cena will defend that championship against the King of the Ring winner, Chris Benoit, at SummerSlam. But as for tonight, it is a bit of a throwback attack as John Cena faces off against Daniel Bryan. Man, what a match this is going to be. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in to Friday Night SmackDown. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show, and I hope you are ready for what is set to be one hell of a main event. A nice show of respect there by Daniel Bryan and John Cena, and that's what you love to see, ladies and gentlemen. And it's time. The bell has rung. This match is underway. John Cena versus Daniel Bryan, as Daniel Bryan trying to use his in-ring technical ability to his advantage, but John Cena able to overpower him. And that's what this match is going to be about. Power versus technical ability, as, John Cena again gets the advantage, sends him off the ropes, drops underneath. Cena leapfrog over the top. John Cena with a nice back elbow there to Daniel Bryan. And now, in true retro form, going to pump up the kicks as Daniel Bryan now looking to fight back here. Lighting him up with the chops. Sent him off the ropes, drops underneath. Daniel Bryan, leapfrog over the top. Daniel Bryan, snap German suplex, and you know damn well he learned that one from Benoit. And now Daniel Bryan talking a little bit of smack of his own. He says, come on, Cena. Cena looks for the clothesline. Daniel Bryan ducked it. John Cena gets caught with the chop. And another one. Daniel Bryan lighting up the chest. Now Daniel Bryan clothesline Cena to the outside of the ring. The pace is starting to pick up here as Daniel Bryan measuring his man, looking to take flight early, and he does. The fans are saying it. I agree with it. This match has already been awesome. This night has been awesome. And it's exactly what you can expect on the road to the biggest party of the summer. Leg drop to the back of the neck, into the cover. Cena kicks out. And Daniel Bryan, nice hip toss there. Looking to stay on top of the champ. And just imagine the momentum that Daniel Bryan would have if he were able to defeat John Cena here tonight. I would argue that he should be put in the WWE Championship match if he was able to defeat him. But Daniel Bryan looking to stay on top of Cena here, but Cena fighting from the ground up with a right hand, and another one, and a left, and Cena floors him with a clothesline. That power coming back into full effect here. Oh, goodness gracious, elbow right to the chest. Daniel Bryan realizing the danger he's in, trying to get out of the ring to create some separation, but Cena not going to give him any separation. Sends him in the barricade, and now Cena, wait a minute. Oh, head first. Off the barricade goes Daniel Bryan. What a night we have had, ladies and gentlemen. Some fantastic matches. And some great stuff announced for the next week as John Cena lays out Daniel Bryan with a running shoulder block there. Sends him into the corner. Cena full head of steam. Massive forearm shot. Sends him out. John Cena with a clubbing blow right to the back of the head. Daniel Bryan could be rocked. Into the cover. Is that enough to put him away? No, it's not enough. Kick out by Daniel Bryan. Kicks back up to his feet. Daniel Bryan sent back into the corner. Cena going to try to stay on top of him here. Two massive overhead shots. And now Cena. Oh, goodness. Elbows in the corner. And you know, Chris Benoit's going to be watching this match very closely. Not only to scout out his opponent for SummerSlam, but also to see how his former protege handles himself in a main event match. As John Cena hooks him up and drives him down with an electric chair. Not doing so hot right now. He was putting up a fight in the early going, but John Cena has been able to take advantage thus far. And now Cena looking for the spin out power bomb, but Daniel Bryan able to reverse into a bulldog. Commentators cursing out Daniel Bryan, lighting up Cena. Two massive running forearm shots, and Cena's rocked. Cena's dazed. Cena's confused. He rolls to the outside of the ring, and Daniel Bryan looks to go full head of steam with a suicide dive, but Cena baited him in and caught him with that right hand. And now Cena, wait a minute, he couldn't hit it before. This time he can. Spin out powerbomb into the cover, hooks the leg. Is that enough to put him away in the main event of SmackDown? No. But it was close. And Cena looking to put him away early. He's got him hooked up for the FU, but Daniel Bryan caught him with an elbow right to the side of the face. Daniel Bryan lighting him up. Now Daniel Bryan, no, my goodness, nice maneuver there by Bryan. Nice maneuver there by Bryan. Cena's dazed, Cena's confused. He's getting lit up with the chops. And now Daniel Bryan hooks him up and drives him face first into the canvas. Daniel Bryan into the cover, hooks the leg. Is he going to pin the WWE Champion? No. And Cena again realizing the danger that he's in. It's almost instinct at this point, rolling to the outside of the ring. But Daniel Bryan not going to give him separation. Takes flight, drop kick. I almost called it a super kick, but it was a drop kick to the floor from the top rope, taking out the champ. Cena's in massive trouble. Daniel Bryan is staying on top of him, doing exactly what he needs to do. And now Daniel Bryan looking for the number of sharp kicks to the side of the head. Cena is out cold. And Daniel Bryan, you know what's coming next. Measuring this man, looking for the running knee. But Cena caught him. Cena caught him. STFU is locked in. STFU is locked in on Daniel. Bryan might have to tap out. Bryan might have to tap out. Center of the ring. Center of the ring. Will Daniel Bryan tap out in the main event of SmackDown? He tapped out last week, but not this week. This week he's staying in the fight. Oh my goodness, a kick right to Cena there. And now Bryan hooks him up. Power bomb Cena into the cover to put him away. Cena kicks out. What a back and forth match, ladies and gentlemen. What a night we are witnessing. What a match we are witnessing. Daniel Bryan giving the WWE Champion a run for his money. But Cena fires back with an elbow. Bryan is rocked. Cena going to the top rope. We don't see it too often. Will it pay off? It does. Leg drop to the back of the neck, into the cover, hooks the leg. Bryan kicks out. Good God almighty. These two are giving it their all here. These two are giving it their all. As Cena sends Bryan into the corner. Bryan lands on his feet. Daniel Bryan ducks the clothesline. Cena ducks the clothesline. And now here comes Cena. These two had each other well scouted. Cena, another spin out power bomb, and these fans are on their feet because they know what's coming next. You can't see it, but you are gonna feel the 5-knuckle shuffle. This has got to be it. The beginning of the end for Daniel Bryan. You can't see him. John Cena has him hooked up for a second time. FU coming up. Wait a minute. Bryan landed on his feet. Running knee. Running knee. Will he pin the champion? Will he pin the champion? No. He kicked out. Daniel Bryan Pele gets caught. Gets caught. FU. FU. Cover. Hooks the leg. Cena's victorious in a close one. Caught in midair from a Pele kick. Cena hits the FU and gets the victory. And now, the same way the match started, the match ends with a show of respect by the WWE Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, what a main event we just witnessed as the number one contender watches on. Daniel Bryan's gonna give Cena the floor. It was a massive showing by Daniel Bryan 2 weeks in a row, but Cena's victorious. Oh, what? Wait a minute. That can only mean one thing. The night's not over, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. Well, we thought the night was over, but that does not appear to be the case, as the champion has been stopped dead in his tracks because the Phenom has arrived. His brother's been calling him out for weeks. And now, The Undertaker is back on SmackDown. And my guess is that he is here to address his brother ahead of SummerSlam. John Cena appears to be shaking in his Jordans. The former WWE champion is staring a hole through the current WWE champion. If you guys cast your minds back to Vengeance, it was Cena who pinned The Undertaker to retain the title. This was after The Undertaker took out his brother, giving Cena the chance to capitalize on that distraction. Is The Undertaker back to reclaim his gold? Or is he back to call out his brother? We're gonna find out, ladies and gentlemen. This night's not over. Cena is going to give Taker the floor. The Undertaker's eyeing Cena. Or is he eyeing that WWE Championship? Could that be a sign of things to come? Not sure, but as for right now, The Undertaker has other things to worry about. And so does that man, John Cena. Two are going to go their separate ways, but ladies and gentlemen, The Undertaker has the floor, and he's here to address his brother Kane.
Although I may look dead, I'm not dead yet. But I am still very much the dead man. And this is still my yard. Now there's one thing that I need to make perfectly clear, and that is that I will never pardon the guilty. And speaking of guilty, that brings me to my brother, Cain. Cain is guilty of a treacherous betrayal. A betrayal that he will pay dearly for. He has what I like to call a diseased soul. And that disease has festered and turned into a web of lies. Lies that he thinks that he can fulfill my boots. You know, Cain, there's a reason why you always walked in my shadow. You have never been worthy, and you never will be. You are not worthy of the power that you steal with the fear you inspire. And most of all, you're unworthy of being my brother. Now you listen, and you listen good. I taught you everything you know about evil. But I didn't teach you everything I know. So when the mood strikes you, I'll be waiting. And when the fight starts, it's always going to end the same way.